It's the new season and I'm going to be walking to every Premier League club in London on Don Robbie's football march to raise awareness and money for Prostate Cancer UK. I'm going on the ultimate scouting mission to find out what our London rivals have got in store this season. I'll be giving my passion a football purpose by supporting one of my favourite charities, Prostate Cancer UK. Did you know that prostate cancer is the most common cancer in men? 1 in 4 black men will get prostate cancer, and that's double the risk of white men. Don Robbie's football march is about raising funds to find better tests and treatments to save men's lives. So how can you help? Keep an eye out for the updates, share my stories about my challenge, and sponsor me to help me save men's lives. Search Don Robbie's football march on Just Giving or check out the links in my bio. I can't wait.
Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Liam with me. We've just beaten by Leverkusen 4-1 here at the Emirates. Comfortable win, an impressive win, would you say?
Yeah, it was. And you know what? The haters are going to say, oh, it's only pre-season,
100%.
but it's pre-season for us as well. We weren't at 100%, and the gap between the two teams was massive. And, you know, thinking that they won the German League unbeaten, and we've just done 4-1 on them, I just think the Premier League's in trouble. That's a sign of what's to come.
Okay, so is that what you're saying? Aye. So what you done here at the beginning? You said it's only pre-season, but then you're saying the Premier League are in trouble. Where are we at?
The haters are going to say it's pre-season.
Okay,
I'm a lover, not a hater. I know Arsenal have another gear to kick into. And if that wasn't pre-season, they're not even getting the one. They're not even getting that one, because that was our youth players playing centre-back who aren't really even centre-back. So it's another clean sheet. I'll take a clean sheet. But in reality...
Well, we conceded well.
Well, I let them have the one today.
Fair.
But if that was a cup game, they're not getting the one, is what I'm trying to say. We've
fair.
got another gear to kick into, and I'm so ready for the season to start because I've missed Arsenal. I'm excited to see Arsenal again. And yeah, hopefully we can actually get some silverware this year. And that's I guess the question everyone's been avoiding, but maybe it's too early to say.
Is there a lot of pressure then for you as a fan on Mikel? Are you saying, bro, this has to be the season? Because the feeling right now is like, yeah, we seem ready, maybe a few more additions, but is there a lot of pressure on the manager to pick up silverware this season?
Yeah, I like to think I was nice and patient because I understand that he had to rebuild the squad. When you get managers like Pep who went in and had a squad that have just come off, winning the Premier League. Whereas Arteta come in and the squad was in a complete mess. So he has to rebuild it, and you have to give him time to rebuild it. And he's had 4 years to rebuild it. And now I feel like is the time where this is your squad and you can go out and show us what you can do as a manager. And to be honest, I think maybe from a selfish point of view, Arteta really wants to win it because he really wants to show he is a top manager and he wants to put his name in the hat with people like Guardiola and people like Klopp. And I genuinely think he belongs there because he's a top coach and what he's done at this club has been fantastic, and I hope he stays for a lot longer.
Do you think Arteta knows his strongest 11 yet?
I think he's working towards it. I think he knows what he wants. For example, he was quite keen on getting another goalkeeper in with Raya when we all said Ramsdale's good, but he was quite keen on Raya, and you could say it was the same with Havertz. He was quite keen on forcing Havertz in, and Havertz eventually came good. So sometimes you just got to trust the manager, and even if it looks crazy to us as fans, I think he sees a lot more behind the scenes than what we see. So you sometimes do have to trust their judgment, and I think everyone's mentioned the youth players. There's not a lot come through, and I think that's the one criticism I have of him because no one's come through since Emery. Emery brought through Martinelli, Emery brought in Saka, Emery brought in. Who else? Eddie. Well, Eddie was given Wenger. But it's all been Emery and Arteta. I think it's time to bring through some of these players because Lewis Kelly was very, very impressive.
Very good.
And he's got some tough competition in that left back position. But I believe he's a midfielder anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. And when I was watching today, I was like, in the academy, he was playing in the midfield, but he looked comfortable to fullback.
He did against good opposition as well with Leverkusen. I say good opposition. Do you know what's funny? We was in Munich when we played Bayern.
Yeah.
The day after that, I came back and I went to watch Leverkusen against West Ham.
Oh, wow.
And they weren't that good. And I even had West Ham fans saying, do you know what, you lot would have done them. And I thought, yeah, of course we would. But this margin is impressive. And I think the team has come another step. And I know Saka didn't get 90 minutes today, but he's come back from the Euros looking like the real deal. Because don't talk to me about Foden again. Saka's come back looking like the real deal now. And again, it was only a little 45-minute cameo or whatever it was, but he just looked so impressive out there. And people are talking about signing, even Boniface's name was mentioned. I just think, if we sign another striker, because I was a big advocate of that from a while ago. But I'll tell you what's going to happen. We're going to sign a striker and Eddie Nketiah is going to go in Golden Boot. That's what's going to happen because this guy always seems to step up when he's called upon. And we got enough goals last season. Our back four was solid. I think we're ready. I think we're ready to go and challenge for the Premier League. I think we're ready to go and challenge in Europe. And I think if we were to win FA Cup or Carabao Cup, it's a byproduct of challenging for the league and what Arteta's done with the squad. So I hope we can continue this into Sunday and into next week against Wolves. But I think we're ready.